For this year alone, we've targeted a total of 93 golf reviews and recorded. Let's take a look at our top 25 for the year.
Built right on the Chesapeake Bay. This was built in 1961 by Russell Roberts. We did some updates by Tom Clark and Old Company.
Crossing off new states, it's a good time of the year. So let's zoom on out as we consistently bring you the cheapest, affordable golf content on YouTube. Let's head on over to number 24 for 2024. It's a good one.
Through each one of the holes here at a course that's seen a lot of interesting things happen.
I don't think I can go over.
Bankruptcy, problems, design changes.
A little spooky out there, but tell you what, the only thing spooky was my golf game. That's now going to move us into number 23. We don't want to mess around on this channel. We want to bring you the most affordable golf content, and we don't want to be sponsored anytime soon, but we'll take a sponsor deal.
We're at the first par 5 here at Heron Glen. Let's take a look at this 18-hole golf course.
Ooh, Pro V. I was afraid of going in that other bunker after all that. Over on it, that might bounce hard off of it though. Bounce hard. You can't go right.
This is a part of the list where you have to cross off these ones. Heron Glen is a top destination for public golf in the state, and if you don't play it, people aren't going to take you seriously. Let's take a look at number 22, that is.
In 2006, it's a link style with a lot of wind coming through it. And believe it or not, it's owned by the township. So a lot of planning went into this course. Hats off to the township. I would wonder how much the final price tag of this course is. It's got to be a lot. We're going to talk about the history, the changes that we had in management, and also the designer, the group of designers that helped build this golf course.
Getting closer and closer into cracking into number 20. But before we do, we still have number 21. Let's zoom on in to number 21 on this list. Of course, it's a little bit up there, but also you learn a lot.
There's only one course in New Jersey that has a 9-hole golf course on a high school.
Not often you could find an elite college, then alone a high school, that has a golf course, and we were grateful enough to find that one this year. Let's break into the top 20 now, here at number 20.
The course had a few name changes, but let's take a look at Water Gap. They opened the doors to us and even showed some of their golf history that they're still maintaining.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I drove 2 hours, so I figured if you got anything to look at, that. Thank you, man. I appreciate this.
I want to see what you got.
This course has amazing history. It ended up turning into a rehab center. The video, you gotta take a look for yourself to enjoy. We don't mess around. We keep these videos pretty short. So let's take a look at number 19 now, Ashbrook. I love this golf course, and I hope to get over here again in the near future. And you should too.
Let's take a look at this historical course, Ashbrook. I really think the course starts off pretty awesome with a kaleidoscope on number 1. You can pretty much see if they're on the green or not. If I can figure out how to work it. Oh yeah, there it is. I don't know if you can see it. And even though it has a brand new clubhouse,
Still has a affordable rate. Of course, it has a lot of history, and hopefully you can get over there and play it yourself. And that's going to move us now into number 18 on this list. A wild, fast course here at number 8.
so let's take a look at White Clay Creek.
Often a course is built in New Jersey that is public, and we had to go immediately upon opening at Old Bridge Golf Course. So let's take a look at the first course built in like 45 years. That's a public municipal course in Jersey.
The first municipal course in New Jersey in the last 40 years. We're here at Old Bridge Golf Club. I saw it bouncing a bunch. Oh, right here. What's this?
fun, keep it loose, and you can tell the course wasn't even built when Google Maps was swinging over there with satellite imaging. Let's now swing into number 16. This one might have had a lot of hype. You have to see for yourself.
The course actually hosted 5 LPGA events from 2005 to 2008, and we're taking a look here at this 18-hole facility. It was an aggressive play from Pete Dye himself, putting together an amazing course during the 90s boom. It's completed in 1998.
We stopped messing around. That's what we did on this channel, is we broke now into number 15 on this list. Hit that subscribe button. Swing it on in to number 15. We got in Delaware.
Started as an old farm and turned into a prison. Let's take a look at this 18-hole golf course with more history than you would think. Del Castle Golf Course, which used to be an old prison at the time. Anyone that was evading tax evasion, you weren't playing golf here, you were staying here before it was a golf course.
A lot of great history at that facility, but more importantly, a lot of fun golf. I like these type of courses. Kind of slap you in the face with fun golf. But more importantly, we got some great golf coming up. As we swing into number 14, let's pause for a second and hopefully get your subscription down below. All we need is a like and try to get some momentum on this channel. Let's head on down to Florida, just like any New Jersey would, to play some Florida golf.
Florida golf, and that's where we're at here, trying to play some of those more interesting courses near even cooler places. We're outside Cape Canaveral, and we're playing a recommended course from the locals there.
And it was a great recommendation. The course is stretched out pretty well, but take a look at our channel as we try to figure out, hey, where's the best public golf course everywhere? Let's zoom on into lucky number 13 here at the college course of Rutgers University. This one I would go back and play in a heartbeat. It's exciting, it's fun, it's 18 holes of golf.
Let's take a look here at the Rutgers University Golf Course. And it's considered one of the top university golf courses with a massive turf management program that you can see right off the bat. This course is nice. Cool with the university right there.
We'll have to head on down to North Carolina as I was crossing off a few states this year. North Carolina has some fun, affordable golf. And I was excited to play. Let's take a look here at this course in a unique part called Elizabeth City. Right on the border, but still worth the trip.
Arguably at the best part here at the Pines in Elizabeth City. And the course is located in the Albemarle Pine Thickets, a very interesting part of the United States. Come on. And they got hard greens here, just aerated. At the Pines in Elizabeth City. Yeah, a lot of history here in Elizabeth City.
I like that course. I was excited to play it, but I wasn't as excited as I was for this Jersey gem that got me kind of digging into more golf history of the architects that built it, the Architect Golf Course.
This channel, we really love golf design, so we had to come out here. It's in New Jersey. It's a little bit of a drive, but coming out here and to see each one of the holes, we're going to talk about each one of the golf designers on each one of these holes, and maybe even dig into a little bit more on other videos. So if you like this type of stuff, subscribe down below for more of the Parfessor and educational public golf courses in your neighborhood. Each one of the holes represent a different golf designer, so it's a course I've been wanting to get over for quite some time. A Stephen K designed one. I'm starting to really like a Stephen K designed course, and you can tell he really highlighted golf history with this course, so we're happy to be out here. Originally built in 2001 by Stephen K.
The history as we crack into the top 10 here. I'm so grateful to have played this private course this year. And we'll have to head on over to Atlantic City, where one would say it all started. But, well, at least this year, got to play and record it. Atlantic City Country Club. Great course.
At the historical Atlantic City Golf Course, and the bell, well, comes from the trolley line that ran through the facility on Shore Road. course was laid out in 1897 by John Reed, but fellow golf architects helped design the current layout that we're seeing today. We'll put all those golf architects up here. And overall, there's a lot of history, a lot of first of everything.
If you love golf history, you're gonna like the next location. It's a curveball. It's really, I would say, a hidden gem that hasn't become a gem yet. It's just hidden. And it has so much golf history that it's weird that it hasn't been highlighted or at least focused by major golf outlets. But until then, let's look at Cliff Park Golf
Historical
Course.
Cliff Park Golf Club, built in 1913, the first woman ever to design a golf course. The course was built by Addie R. Buchanan in 1913, who was a widow at the time, decided to put together this 9-hole facility when you weren't able to even play golf as a woman, then alone design a golf course. So let's take a look at this 9-hole, maybe first ever, also experimental golf course.
He was on the greens chair in Augusta National, and you would see him out here when I was a kid with, like a little sprayer, spraying the greens with a fungicide and different fertilizers that he was a scientist. And he
Grateful to meet the pro there, and hopefully we'll head back in this area during the summer. It's seasonal. But let's zoom on out as we take a look at number 8. If you're into aeronautics like I am, well, you're going to love number 8 on this channel, and I had to put it at least in our top 10. Let's head on over to our next course here.
Not many golf courses that have a runway cutting through it, so we got to take a look at this one. One of the holes here have a name: Par 5, Green Giant. The course itself was built in the late 60s, built in 1969. Let's take a look at this facility that has the airport cutting right through it.
I was really impressed with this facility. You can see right here, airport cutting right through it. I love aeronautics. I'm in aeronautics with my real job, and this is just a hobby-based thing, even though we played 93 courses. It's just on the weekend. So let's take a look now at Echo Lake Country Club, a course that had so much prestige that I had to keep it on our top 10.
Course is located in Westfield, and we're looking at Echo Lake Country Club, one of the more historical private golf courses outside the New York area. Wow. Wow. Country Club lifestyle. Cool stuff. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's my kind of bar.
Like, this used to go back even more. There was, like, back there was a room with a poker table.
This locker room's impressive.
Yeah, you got 500 members.
Really grateful to get out there and the invite from Nick to play this exclusive but very historical golf course. Extremely memorable times here at Echo Lake. Grateful to visit this area, learn about the history, and hats off to Nick for making it happen. Let's zoom on over to another facility that I was grateful to learn a lot from a professional there at Hendricks Field Golf Course. A great value and some New York City
collection
golf.
of courses like we have this close to such a big metropolitan area for this cheap. I don't know if you saw, but we literally just last week got put into the top courses under $100.
Reached out to you right away. You see First Tee on the websites, and we're offering this much.
From here to that tee, then there's another tee over to that green, and then a tee way back there. You look at this, and it's like, this is a public golf course, and the kids have, kids that probably never would have seen a golf course have access to a facility that's in the scheme of, First Tee facilities. This is one of the best in the country. That's a feature called the Principal's Nose Bunker.
This Charles Banks design course here with the Parfessor, we're going to take a look. This is all the original layout. Nothing has changed.
Learned so much on this channel. Broke me into even making almost 80 videos dedicated on golf architect, golf reviewing, trying to get better in the near future for these reviews. I learned a lot from that gentleman. Let's zoom on into Maine, where we crossed off another state on my journey recording golf courses.
Your old farm clubhouse is still here today. And the course used to be old farmland. It used to be an old herd farm when it was first built, and almost 12 acres was already cleared when they started to build this golf course. And the course used to be farmland. It was designed by Chisholm. Now, it was one of the first courses he actually built coming over here, building this course, and there was only 9 holes that were officially built when it was completed. We saw in 1930s the finish of 18 holes. It was only $280 to become a member when you first opened. Alex was actually a local of Portland when he designed this course. He was supposed to design 9 holes here.
It's always fun to travel in golf, and that's what we did there in Maine. It's the summertime, you got to be pretty strategic with your traveling and playing golf in Maine. We crossed that state off, but we head on over to DOD King's home course. We were in the area, and we decided to play at Sleepy Hole Golf Course. Little historic.
The biggest surprise here is the history behind the course, the Planters Peanuts Company, and how that was the foundation of the golf course, really. You got the farm, and you got the original clubhouse, which has reminiscences of the Planters' history. We're going to talk all about the history here on this episode, and we're going to walk through the front 9 of this golf course. Walking through the first hole, really my impressions, private course here. Historicals, really nice.
A beautiful facility, and you could tell on the Google Maps that this one was going to be a good one. But let's zoom on out as we bring to you some Georgia golf, as we were just crossing a ton of new states off this list. I mean, we're almost getting close to 50, but we knocked this one off very quickly.
At least on the border to sneak in some Georgia golf. The course is called Laurel Island Golf Club, and it's a nice one. Let's walk right through.
We didn't walk, we ran to the opportunity to play some Georgia golf. Right off the bat, it felt like it was going to be a Pineland style course from some of the videos. It's an unbelievable wildlife type course, I would say. This was a good one, and I was grateful to find this hidden gem right on the borderline of Florida. So we got to play some Florida golf, but that did not make our top 10. We're heading on over to a course that had some great history, and that's why I decided to put it here at number 2 on my list of courses I played in 2024.
And maybe it is the mecca of public golf. The famous Shawnee Golf Course. We're going to take a look at 27 holes of championship golf, just enjoying a great time on the Delaware River. That's great. Another 3 putt. I'm going to tell you what, it's one of the first golf designed by A.W. Tinninglast. It's one of the more historical golf courses that I've ever played. We're going to walk through each one of the holes here with the red and the blue course. We also have the white course that was built in 1964, so that was quickly added. That used to be an old farmland. So we're going to even check in, talk to the head pro, and see what else is going on here at this course. And the gentleman inside was telling me that all the woodwork inside is replaceable.
Number 1 will always be memorable in my eyes. You have to be there to really see it. It was golfing during totality in the eclipse. A lot of planning and just a lot of work to get it done on a budget. And that's what this channel is all about. And just to capture that 2 minutes or 2 minutes and 40 seconds, I forget exactly. We were right in the path to meet the owner. It was just a special time. Take a look at that video.
Get in the hole on totality. We're here in Lowville, New York, right through the path of totality, and we're playing a little bit of golf while we're out here. All right, let's start it off on number 1, this 18-hole course, where we're gonna see the eclipse.
As the year closes, it's really amazing how much golf I got in. And sometimes I get frustrated because you want to keep going and it gets cold. But you know what? You got to move on and be positive. Great year. Keep the comments coming. We appreciate you. Good luck in the future.